Talk some shit.
Listen, they always try to make me say a few things here and there, but I'm just gonna approach every interview or however I approach it, you know, just be myself. And but I do want to fight these guys. I want to fight these guys who are fighting on Saturday for the undisputed unified championship of the world. I want to fight the winner.
Joe, without trying to feed you any words, do you feel stepped over or looked over or passed by in the sense of the pecking order?
Yeah, sometimes, you know what, sometimes it does feel like we're not getting the opportunity, but what can I do? Stay patient, stay working, stay building, and when opportunity does come, I know I'm going to take it with both hands and show the best of what I can do in the ring.
You were the most active heavyweight over the last 2 years.
I know, and then I've become real less active, right? I've only had one fight against Zhang in 2024, another one against 𝗙𝗘𝗟𝗟𝗓𝗓. If I could have 3 or 4 fights a year, I would do that 100%.
The thing is, it's always tricky when you're the next in line for the mandatories and then the different organizations are kind of jockeying. It gets a little bit complicated.
It does get complicated, right? But I think what I can control is what I do in the meantime, which is keep building. I got George living in New Zealand, cooking all my meals and training me. I got Andy Lee waiting in Ireland. So as soon as we lock in a fight, I'm in camp straight away, putting in the work and enjoying it and preparing for whoever's next.
How do you feel about the rest of the division? How do you feel about this rematch?
I think it's a great rematch. I think Usyk is a masterclass fighter, technician, and you have Daniel Dubois who, you know, there's kind of controversial low blow body shot.
Was it low or on the line?
I think it was low.
You do?
I do think it was low.
Okay.
But this is going to be his opportunity to show whether he's been able to improve from the first fight or not. And I think with Daniel, it's all in here.
Well, there's been a lot made of Daniel's perceived improvements, the mental toughness coming on and maturing as a fighter, right? You probably have noticed it yourself. And you could argue that you went through something not similar, but you are now the experienced guy where you've already been a champion a while ago. And you're in the game now, and you're probably one of the more veteran fighters at the top level. So, like, you've been through the fire. You've had some bad decisions.
I think everyone goes through the fire in their own way. And I think with Daniel, he's been through the fire in his own way, and I've been through my own sort of journey in the fire, but I've been able to bounce back.
Yes.
And I love boxing more than I ever have before, and I'm sure Daniel does as well. And he's looking good. He's been putting in the work. He's got a great team behind him, and they fully back him and support him that he's going to take care of business on Saturday night.
Well, talking about the team, you're always very complimentary of Andy Lee, obviously. The team is on fire now. 𝗙𝗙𝗟𝗓𝗓𝗪.
And Ben Whitaker, 𝗙𝗙𝗟𝗓𝗪, myself, Paddy Donovan. I think Andy has a great stable of fighters under his belt. Andy puts in tremendous work when it comes to camp. He's a great teacher. And then you also have George Lockhart, my nutritionist and strength conditioning trainer, who does amazing work himself.
And he's doing the late great Emmanuel Stewart proud. Emmanuel's probably smiling down from heaven now.
Probably looking down, going, you know what? That's my boy.
So Joe, if not Usyk or Dubois next, will you have a stay busy or a competitive fight in the
I want a competitive fight. I want a competitive fight at the top level. And I want to fight the best out there. Whoever's available and whoever the best is, that's who I want next.
Joe Parker, Ring Rats Boxing Highs. We'll speak soon.